guys, it's Dawn and welcome to my channel if this is your first time, and welcome back if you have visited me before. Today I'm going to do a review of the Maybelline Dream Velvet foundation. I have seen a lot of people give reviews on YouTube about this, but I feel like a lot of people just give you like, I've only seen good reviews, and I'm not saying that this is going to be a bad review at all, but I've only seen like the first impression type of review of this. But what I want to do is I want to see how this wears for the whole entire day. So I will be checking in a few times just to let you guys know how this works. I did watch Nicole Guerrero the other day, and she applied this, and she ended up, first she said that it was burning, and then she said that she had to take it off because it was flaking off. That is the only bad review that I've seen on this. I just want to review this myself, and I hope you guys can bear with the fact that my kids are in the background, and that's just life. If you want to see a review of this foundation, then go ahead and keep watching. I'm going to apply it with my Maybelline The Baby Skin. I'm giving this a go again. I didn't like it the first time I tried it, but I have heard that it's a new formula. If you guys know if that's true, let me know, because I don't know. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to review this for a couple days, and I want to do one with like a silicone base primer. I want to do one with like a lotion type primer, and then I want to do one without a primer, just to see what works better for this foundation. So, because a lot of the times I feel like full coverage foundations kind of work better without a silicone base primer on my skin, because I have very oily skin. So okay, we're gonna let that set for just a couple seconds. Okay, let's get started, shall we? I feel like the color that I got might be a little too light for me, but so I got the nude number 40. The number 50 looked way too pink for my skin, and the 60 looked too dark. Yeah, that was my only issue when I got this. I was kind of bummed that it didn't seem to have better color selection. The Maybelline Fit Me has so many different selections when it comes to color, so I'm going to try it with my Real Techniques brush, and let's go. Okay, it feels really wet. Kind of weird. And this is supposed to be a soft matte hydrating foundation, which could explain why it feels wet. And it is full coverage, and from everything that I have read, it's literally full coverage. So, which is great for this time of year. For me. I don't know if you guys can see. This actually might be a good color. It looks like the perfect color. Well, I don't want to get my hopes up yet. But I do have to say this, Maybelline has stepped up their game. I used to not like anything Maybelline made. But I feel like I'm using almost all Maybelline drugstore products. I used to be a Revlon fan, huge Revlon and L'Oreal. Maybelline, you stepped up your game. Right? That's the side that has nothing. Can you guys see? I feel like the one bad thing might be is going through this kind of fast, because I'm using more than I normally do, And I don't know if it's because of the fact that I'm using my brush. What I will do is I will put it on with my finger this time. My clean finger. And you guys, don't be afraid to use your fingers for applying your foundation. I know so many people out there have foundation brushes, all that kind of stuff, but just a little secret, brushes were actually made for makeup artists to use, like with foundation and stuff. So, I mean, for you who have always put on foundation with your fingers, I mean, go for it. It's easier to press into your skin anyway. And I do have to say this, I've used a lot less product using my fingers than I did with my brush. So, just so y'all know. It's gonna go around my nose where, you know, you ladies know, get more red around your nose. Just thank your hormones for it. Just like you thank your hormones for everything in your life. Because I like this. Just a minute, it's okay. I'm gonna apply the rest of my makeup, and which will take me probably another half an hour. So, but to you, it's only gonna be a second. So I'll be right back. Okay. Okay, so I'm back. Makeup is on, and I just want to give a few different, not a few different, but just a few opinions on this so far. I've only had it on, it's 11, and I put it on like an hour ago and kind of took my time putting my makeup on. But first of all, it is so smooth, and I did set it with powder because I always set my face with powder. I do have oily skin. But it is a mousse type of foundation, which if you have oily, combo to oily, or I would even say normal skin, with a mousse foundation, you definitely want to set it with a powder. I'm excited to see how this is going to last throughout the day. I don't think I'm going to, I might check in like one more time before the end of the night. It just depends on how my day goes. I have nothing like strenuous planned to really test this out. I do have to clean my house, and I do have editing to do, but that's about it. So I'm not gonna be like working out in this or anything like that, just so y'all know that. But yeah, so far I absolutely love this. The coverage is unbelievable. So if you definitely are looking for a drugstore full coverage foundation, this might be it. We'll know at the end of the night. So yeah, I will check back in with you. If not in a few hours, I will definitely be back towards the end of the night, towards the end of the night, before I wash my face, and I will give you guys my reviews then. But I'm also going to try it out tomorrow with a different primer, and then I don't know yet. I might just try it tomorrow with no primer whatsoever to see how it lasts then, or I might make it a 3-day review, just, you know, one with a silicone-based primer, one with a lotion-y type base primer, and then with no primer at all, just so you guys can get the feel of this foundation. So anyway, until a couple hours, I will see you guys later. Bye. Hey, so I'm checking in, and it is it's 3:12, so I've had it on for 4 hours, and I probably am going to give it another 4 hours, I would say, and then I'm going to go ahead and wash my face. But my thoughts so far are, I actually love this. It doesn't even look like there's any oil that is coming through yet, so that's great. And normally I have to blot or powder 4 hours into my makeup wearing process. I'm pretty impressed, I have to say. I'm pretty impressed. I'm excited that this is a drugstore foundation. It's not the cheapest Maybelline foundation, but it's okay. It's still cheaper than a lot of the department store brands, especially the Estee Lauder Double Wear, which is what I normally wear. And just because it's very long wearing and it's really great foundation. This definitely worth the, I think it's $10. $10 at Ulta. And yeah, I would, if you have oily skin, I would say this is a total must for you. I will be back in about 4 more hours to let you guys know my final thoughts. So I'll see you later. Hey guys, so I'm checking in and it's 8:18 at night. I've had this foundation on for 10 hours and just my final thoughts on it, or my final thoughts on it are that I like it, and I like it a lot, and I have one con, and I was trying to come up with maybe a couple more cons, but really couldn't, because I really couldn't. So my only thing is the shade range that they give you for this is not the greatest. So I feel like there's such a difference in between like my color 40 and then the next color, which is 50. So that kind of sucks, but and I felt like there was more neutral or pink tones. I really didn't see a lot of yellow undertone foundation. I could be totally wrong, but yeah, that's my only con. Everything else, I have noticed that like around the nose is pretty red, which I've been, I have a runny nose today, so I have been wiping it quite a bit. But normally I'm very oily in my T-zone, and that is not the case right now. So yeah, I'm going to review this in a couple more weeks. I'm going to give this 2 weeks, and then I'm going to do an update in 2 weeks just to let you guys know my final thoughts, because I really feel like you can't test out a foundation in just like one day. But yeah, I do like it. I don't see the need to do a 3-day review of this, you know, trying it with different primers and then not a primer. I feel like I tried it with a silicone base primer first, which is great because any other foundation usually like slides right off my face with that after like 5-6 hours. So the fact that it's been on for 10 hours and has stayed on my face is huge. So I don't really see the need to go all crazy and do a 3-day review of this. If you guys like reviews like this, let me know in the comments or just give me a thumbs up. And my makeup needs to come off. Look at that MAC though, staying put. Ooh, girl. If you have a specific product that you've seen and you'd like me to try out, old or new, let me know and I will do so. And I'm so ready to get this off my face and get in bed. It is unbelievable. So without anything else to say, except make sure you give me a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe. I would like that a lot. And yeah, that is all that I have to say. So have a good night, guys, or day, whatever it is, because it's nighttime here and I'm going to bed. So